It's Jay Dowles with Primetime Preps, and I'm here with Coach Derek Cooksey. They just beat Ashland by 24. Was it 24? Coach, first of all, congratulations, man, and I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud of the team because I know all the adversity you guys have had to come through. You guys, I told you before that you all have a lot of talent, and you all had a close game versus Russell. And then Boyd, you had them beat also. And tonight, you guys had a lead going into the fourth quarter for like, I don't know, it was like 18 points. Talk to me about, during the fourth quarter, what you said to them and about finishing the game, and just go through that little scene.
Well, the biggest thing is I'm proud of my kids because I thought the effort level is what we've really been working towards. Our kids give effort, but sometimes it's not productive effort.
Right.
And you know, if you look at January on, we've had a tough stretch, and I told our kids that we're going to compete, and I felt like, you know, other than the wrestling game where we didn't show up and compete on that particular night, you know, the Grant County game we're up 10, headed to the fourth quarter, and we lose because of free throw shooting, and we kind of just rushed our shots, didn't run our offense efficiently. You go in the Boyd County game, probably no one in the region gave us a chance, especially on their home court, and I thought our guys, we're just learning what it takes, you know, what works for us to basically be effective. And tonight, you know, I thought we were patient. There was times that we kind of got out of hand, and Ashley could do that to you because that's the system which they run. That doesn't mean we don't want to take, you know, wide open shots or fast break opportunities. But we're a team that we have a lot of kids inside that are very productive, and if we work the ball in and get it back out, it helps our shooting percentage. And I can't say enough about our defense. That's what I told them. In the fourth quarter, we were up 18 or 19. They came to the bench, and we kind of, when we go ahead into the fourth quarter and we're in the game, we always break it out and finish. Well, I really stressed defense. You know, I felt like, you know, we had scored enough, not that we want to hold the basketball, but defensively we couldn't do things to bail them out. We couldn't basically try to go reach, lunge, and go for steals. And then on the offensive end, there was a few times that I wasn't pleased with it. You know, we're up 22, and probably a lot of people in the gym don't understand why I'm trying to still keep on them, is because we have to understand that we want to run our offense. We want to get the shot that we want. We don't have to rush. And they're kids. I mean, I've been there before. I was part of the team that was up 20 one time, and it was a district championship, and we decided we wanted to shoot the basketball, and we lost. And so I took that, you know, I've taken those memories, and when I'm a coach now, you know, Dad always taught me, he was very effective, that you want to get the shot that you want to. You work to get this lead, let's get the shot that we want. And our kids stepped up. You know, we got some young kids out there tonight that haven't been in too many of these environments and had a chance to win, and I felt like they just seized the moment and took advantage of it.
Right, and you know when you play Ashland, you know exactly what you're going to get, and they packed the house first of all, and it was, like you said, it was that environment that not many have, you know, experienced. You had, I just want to give a quick shout out, man. Alex Roy, I told him he became a man tonight, man. He had 25 rebounds and 14 points.
25 rebounds, 14 points.
Yeah, so, and Dylan Romine.
Yes.
Romine. And once this kid gets hot, it's just watch out, you know.
Well,
and he was hitting perimeter shots. It wasn't like he was like knocking them dead from the three.
Yeah.
I mean, they were very high percentage shots.
Well, that's something we really talked about. People are putting a lot of focus on Antoine Washington, and rightfully so. I mean, he's one of the best players in the region, and I'm not trying to be biased in any way, but I've been around a lot of good guards when I played and coaching, and I just feel like he's so quick. He has an understanding of how he's trying to get the ball to. Yeah, he's had to take a lot of responsibility on as far as shooting a lot of shots, and we talked about that. You know, Alex, he has to get that high motor. I mean, he's an athlete. He's probably one of the better inside post-present athletes in the region. And I felt like the last 3 games, he just wants the basketball. And you know, the best thing about this is we talk about it. If he doesn't get a direct pass or he doesn't get the shot, you know, the easiest way to go is get it is to get a rebound.
Right.
And tonight you could really tell he controlled the glass. Dylan Romine, I mean, he's a young kid. You know, he started off the season averaging about 14 or 15 points. He can shoot the basketball, but he's very long and athletic. And I've really been on him. I'll be honest, I've been on him as hard as any kid at that age that I've coached because I know he's capable of so much more. And a lot of times with young kids is when you get on them, you have to kind of build them back up. And, you know, I felt like I've been on him pretty hard, you know, and he enjoys it, he'll take it. But I saw the light switch go off against Boyd County, and he made a few moves towards the end of the game. And then coming into practice yesterday, you know, he started just to be efficient. He started to be aggressive, and I looked at my brother and I said, something's happened. He's learned from experience.
You knew something's
And tonight, they gave us the middle of the floor when they're trapping Antoine, and it was just like routine. He flashed up, won the basketball. He turned around. If he's open, he shot. If he did, he kicked it off to Roy, and he also drove the ball. I mean, if we have that type of variation in our offense, we're going to be tough to defend.
Right, and I think Antoine is so much better. Not saying the boy can't shoot, because he can shoot also, but when he can come down the court so fast, and if he learns how to distribute the ball like he did tonight, I think he take 8 shots tonight? It's something like 8 shots.
He scored 15. So he's pretty efficient.
Yeah, and I think he had a double-double.
Well,
also.
the thing about it is he's going to draw so much attention, and he has so many tools.
Because of the flashes.
Yeah, he's going to create for guys that maybe have trouble getting off the dribble. He's going to create opportunities for them. And I still, our focus is on the defensive end, because I think our kids understand each and every night if we play defense, we compete with any team in the region. But offensively,
right.
I think we're starting to understand that you have to be aggressive early on, not just settle for the first shot we get. And that's a learning experience. People have questioned us. We basically read the newspapers, and a lot of our kids get discouraged, and they say, coaches are saying we're not finishing games, which in reality we haven't. But through that course of 8 games, a lot of people forget that we found ways to win. And this is what happens with a team like this, is that as soon as they get a little taste of winning and they understand what you have to do to win, you start to put them together. You go on the road.
Right, and I think that this is going to be a huge stepping stone. First of all, being in the district that you're in, the boys alone are going to get so much confidence when they look in the newspaper in the morning. And the whole district's going to be shocked, because Ashland has played some tough games.
Yeah.
But when they see that, you guys beat Ashland, and it was convincing, and it's going to give these kids so much confidence and a motor. They're going. They've been seeing all this negativity in the newspaper, man, and they're going to come out. And I think the whole district is up in the air now, because you all can hang with everybody.
I think Boyd right now, I know they lost tonight to Mason County, but they've established themselves in our region. Until they lose in the region, they're number 1. And it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we've got 4 games left, and our goal right now is we want to win out in the district, because it will go to probably a coin toss. And Ashland's going to have the same mentality, and then Boyd County's going to have the same mentality. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. We just have to keep approaching one game at a time. We got the Class A coming up, and I'll be honest with you, I take a lot of pride in it, because my dad's teams here won 5 Class A regionals to get to state tournament. And that's a great experience for us. We got it coming up on Saturday against West Carter, at West Carter. And we're in a tough bracket. We got East Carter, Elliott County in our bracket, and Raceland and Morgan in the other bracket. So we want. It's like a mini regional. It's a test early on to see where we're at. If we can put 3 games together, our kids want to go to Frankfurt. I mean, we're not going to be cocky and arrogant, but at the same time, we want to continue to get better, and that's what our goal is. So we'll start back tomorrow, we'll watch some film and get in here and stretch and get some shots up. And then Thursday and Friday, we're going to have some great practices, because West Carter beat us early in the season.
Right. And I'm closing out, but I just want to say, how does it feel? Like, you have to be so proud of those kids.
It feels pretty good. I'll be honest. From a coach's perspective, the year I took over, we were very talented. And I had a very good relationship with those kids. I'd seen them since the time they were in elementary, and I coached them all the way through, and they understood what I expected. And the first game I ever had an opportunity to coach against Ashland was in the Raceland Derby, and we beat them on neutral court.
Wow.
Needless to say, I didn't know that it would take me 5 years later to get back here, because we've had 3 or 4. We had two over there. We got beat on last-second shots in the district tournament. I think once you got to get over the hump. I mean, the other bigger schools, traditionally, they've had some pretty good teams. We've had some good teams here too. And once we came in this district, it's helped us as a program, because our kids have to face the best teams in the region. So we're going to take this. I told them to enjoy it, because like I said, it's been a long time since we've gotten a win off of them. But we know that they're going to be ready for us. Same as Boyd County comes into here, they're going to be ready. When we go to Ashland next time, they're going to be ready for us. And that's the thing I told them. When you have success, people put expectations on you, and there's a bullseye on you.
Right.
But I think we have the type of kids that are very humble. And actually, once we experience what we did last year, sometimes that can basically point you in the right direction.
Right. When you start winning games like this, man, I mean, it's like, everybody's going to be like, well, we know that we can beat them, and, they're not that, little kid on the block that you keep beating up every time. But I wish you all the success in the world, and we'll keep cheering for you. And congratulations, Coach.
Jay, thank
Enjoy
you so much.
this so much.
I appreciate you and your support and the coverage that you give us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.